Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are fighting on the same card on the same night, but not against each other. Since they're not going up against each other, this is a big risk. Of course, the rematch is the fight everybody wants to see, but if they're fighting different opponents and one of them loses, it could be bad business in the end.
Yeah, I feel like Turki Al-Sheikh hasn't learned his lesson from the first time he put Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder on the same card in Riyadh season. Deontay Wilder fought Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua fought Otto Wallin, and Joseph Parker ended up beating Deontay Wilder via decision, which kind of killed the hype of an Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight. Then Joshua ended up going on to fight Francis Ngannou, fight Daniel Dubois, and now we're in that same position here where the guys are ready. Both guys are on the same card. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, they've had the same amount of time off. Their fight April 20th, 2024. We're here in 2025. They're fighting in New York, according to the reports. And instead of fighting each other, they're fighting Rolly Romero and Jose Ramirez. I just don't get it. When they're both available, in their primes, in their peak, why do we need a tune-up fight to just risk this fight potentially not getting made or having the same amount of hype that it already has? Like, we don't need more build for this fight. The story writes itself with the whole controversy, the drug testing, the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney trash talk, the rivalry, everything that's been going on in the last year. It just doesn't really make sense for them not to just go straight into a fight against each other.
Now you may be taking a look at the matchup saying, oh, Ryan Garcia is facing Rolly Romero, it's not going to be a tough challenge. But at the end of the day, it's still a fight. These are still boxers. It's dangerous. Anything can happen with one punch. So why even risk maybe a possibility of anything happening? We know Ryan Garcia even tested positive, which took a whole year off from the last prior fight with the WBC. So why take a possible risk of something going wrong in this matchup? There's no reason. As mentioned, it's already maximum hype for this fight. Everyone wants to see a rematch. Everyone's going at each other. And also you can argue maybe Devin Haney needs a little bit of a warm-up after getting dropped multiple times by Ryan Garcia, losing that fight. Obviously not officially because it got overturned due to Garcia testing positive, but it's still just pointless to risk this huge match. I get Turki Al-Sheikh is trying to build even maybe for a possible Riyadh card, make it even bigger. There's going to be some other fights on that card, hype up the rematch, but it just feels like as history has gone on, there might be no point in taking that risk.
Yeah, because you can never guarantee the outcome of these matchups. Rolly Romero has only lost to the best guys, Gervonta Davis and Pitbull Cruz. Now, granted, he isn't the most experienced guy. He started a little bit later than everyone else, but he has pop in his punches. He got power. So does Ryan. I definitely favor Ryan Garcia pretty heavily in that fight, but like we said, it just makes no sense why they're both ready. They're both game for the same night. They've had the same amount of time off, and they're not fighting against each other.
Another possible issue that can even come up, we know for the build-up to the first Devin Haney match for Ryan Garcia, there was a lot of things he was posting on social media, acting erratic. Fans were worried, thinking maybe the fight wasn't even going to take place because Ryan Garcia is going crazy. And that's what everybody was saying. So what happens if Garcia does that again and this time it escalates even further and the fight doesn't even happen against Rolly Romero? Then we're really never going to see this rematch against Devin Haney, and it was all for nothing.
My question is, who is this down to? Is it Devin Haney wanting to take a tune-up? I know it's definitely not Ryan Garcia who wants to take a tune-up. He's been calling for this fight, but so has Devin Haney, so I doubt it's him either. I think it's the business side, and it's Turki Al-Sheikh wanting to build this fight even bigger, just hype it up a little bit more by getting these two in the ring again. But honestly, it should just be Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, the rematch going down next, instead of them fighting Rolly Romero and Jose Ramirez.
So hopefully we end up seeing the rematch happen. Both guys win their fights on the card. But let us know down below what you think about this possible risk, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.